Is the sound on? I think so. All right, looks like it. Well, I guess we're just gonna keep rolling then. You know why? The reason why I was saying that because I think it's like day 6 and 7 or something like that. I recorded it, I loaded it up, and was like, cool, blessed and released, right? Loaded it up, didn't pay any attention after that. And then for whatever reason, I felt called to check it out. And I realized there's no audio. So I have no idea why those didn't have audio, unless for whatever reason I like plugged the mic into the wrong place in the camera, which was my issue the first time around. But I didn't think I'd be doing that again. Anyway, I have no idea. So hence the awkward start to this video. And I'm just going to keep going with it being unedited, and we're just going to keep it the way that it is. So no crazy gimmicks and intros and hashtags and things like that. If you're meant to find this, I guess you're going to find this. So welcome to day 11, I think, of the alignment. And I say I think because at this point I'm like, okay, we're in the middle of it. It doesn't matter if we're at day 11 or day 20. Still got days to go. And I don't know, I feel like the more I emphasize what day it is, and I know it's just to keep track of where we're at, the more it makes me feel like affirming, like, oh, it's only day 11. Like, that's the thoughts that go in my mind. Like, oh, it's only day 11. We have like 30 something days more to go. And depending on, I think, your mindset, you're either going to be like, cool, I only have 30 something days left, or it's going to be like, oh, I have 30 something days left to go. So already, like, there's so much that comes up so subtly with doing this, with how your like subconscious mind speaks or the stories that are playing. So it's so interesting. Anyway, update for today. I have not, what time is it now? I think it's like 9, 10 o'clock on a Monday. Mondays are my days off. And I haven't gotten to do any of the pillars for today. And you're like, that's fine. It's early, Cheryl. But also, like, why? Why are you recording this video? Well, I got up nice and early today. I got up around like 5:30, got cleaned up, and I actually came to the studio here because I got to do a Zoom call. I was asked so last October, I did this program called CCBD. I feel like I've been talking about this all day long, but I did this program called CCBD, Creating Content by Design, run by Jazz Gervais. I really hope I'm saying her last name right. And Jazz, if you happen to be watching this and it's not right, like, please correct me, girl, okay? Yeah, and so I did her program last October, and it was a 12-week program. It was a business strategy program that also encompasses like energy, as in like astrology, human design, parts work, like all kinds. It was great, like well worth the program. It's probably how I even got to here, where I am doing things like this now that I don't know I would have done before. Anyway, so Jazz is launching another round, and she and I were talking, and she was just like, "Hey, would you be open to doing a Q&A call, essentially, or sharing your experience or letting people ask about your experience in CCBD?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I said yes. And I don't know why I thought like, oh, okay, like she's going to be on the call too. She'll host it, she'll guide it, and people get to ask me. But no, she gave me full autonomy of it. It was so gnarly and so wild and so cool. And part of me is like, I cannot believe I said yes to that. And I cannot believe that I just did that. So we did that. It ended up being like almost an hour long call. I got to meet really cool people on the call, and I really hope that they make the decision to invest into the program. By the way, I am not getting paid for this in any way. Well, for this. But yeah, I just know that it's helped me so much in so many ways. So, and then that finished. And then I was going to wrap up here and go home and go do the rest of my things. And then I said, you know what? I haven't recorded here at the studio for a while. And I wanted to give you all this scenery instead of, my dark bedroom or my garage where I work out. So here we are. Anyway, but I do have it planned. The body pillar, I am gonna work out. I'm gonna do street parking. It's Monday, so they have their Monday workouts. So I'm gonna do that. I think for the mind, I haven't fully decided. I'm either gonna read or I'm going to do more subconscious programming through EFT tapping and breath work. So those are going to be for the mind. The heart, I'm sorry, I was up early. The heart, let's keep it going and sending love to Mother Earth and humanity. So that's what I'll do. And then I think I'll wrap it up with doing Reiki for myself at the end of the day. It was kind of a higher output day for me, considering I did the Zoom call. And yeah, and then we have dinner with my family tonight. And that's going to be it. So yeah, I think I'll do that before dinner, because I feel like after dinner, we're going to be tired and we're going to want to go to bed. So yeah. I do have a thought I want to share, though. I was thinking about it yesterday, and I was like going through the alignment, and it was like, okay, mind check, body check, heart check, spirit check, right? And that got me thinking, like, how much of what we're doing is what we're doing to just check off the boxes? Like, are we really being intentional or even thoughtful or even meaningful with like the things that we are doing? Because I caught myself in a moment, was like, oh, I still have to do these things. Okay, I did it. And it's just so funny because I've done this so many times. I've created this thing, but you learn through so many layers of yourself, and it's so cool in some ways. But yeah, I think that is the question that I want to pose, of like, are you just doing things to get through it, or can we be a little bit more meaningful with how we move, with how we speak, with how we show up, or however you want to call that? So with that, I think that's where we're going to end today's video, and we'll wrap it up. And yeah, I'm guessing I'll put some snippets of like probably my workout on Instagram. That's probably what happens there. But yeah, let yourself sit with that and reflect on that. Like, are you just checking the boxes? All right, toodles.